I'm sitting here working on a painting, and I find that it's just a really good time to talk and share, because as I sit here and paint, I just start to get so many thoughts, and I'm like, that's such a good thought. I want to share that. Um, right now, I'm working on a. I don't know if you can see, but like all these flowers. They're watercolor pencils that I did the whole thing in flowers, and I just did not love it. And so I sprayed it, and then I like patted it down with a paper towel, and now it kind of looks like water ripples. And so I'm just going with it. I don't know what it's going to become. Um, I'm just playing. It's a fun thing about art. So I was sitting here thinking about how today on Sundays, on the first Sunday of the month in my church, how we have an opportunity to go and stand in front of the congregation and just share our testimony, share just whatever, we our testimony of Jesus Christ, and just experiences maybe that we've had that have strengthened us. And so today I had an opportunity, and I love to share my testimony about Jesus, because I love him, and I'm coming to have a deeper understanding, and just a closer relationship and friendship with him. And as I do, I just want to share that. And it's like the amazing thing is, whenever we share our testimony, like whenever we speak about Christ, whenever we share a testimony of him, whenever we share a love of him, it just strengthens it and deepens it within ourselves. It's like as we voice those words, that testimony, it just gets stronger within us because we could feel it. That's what's so awesome, is that the spirit testifies to us through our words, that what we're saying is truth. And it's so amazing to me. And that's why I think that's why I just love to share my testimony of Jesus Christ, because as I do, I just feel it so strong. And I'm just so grateful for him. I was sharing about how I've known Jesus Christ. Like, I was born into a family where I was taught. I went to church. I went through primary. I went through youth program. I went to like Bible seminary every single morning before school, and just learned about Jesus, and I've experienced him throughout my life, like during times of where I've needed to confess and go through repentance and feel his cleansing of my shortcomings and weaknesses and things. And so I've known him, and I have felt him in my life. But it hasn't really been until the last few years that he's gone from like a concept in my mind and a knowledge of him and who he is and what he's done and all of that, to my heart. Like, it's just so different. And that's what he wants. That's what he wants for us to have a relationship with him, not just to know about him, but to feel him, to experience him, to thirst, to hunger, to wake up and just want to have a relationship with him. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I'm coming to a place where I can see that and understand it and feel it in my life. I really am. because I just haven't always. And I'm like, how did I miss it? How? And I think it just comes to us. I think he comes to us each individually whenever we're ready, whenever we are open, whenever our hearts are broken and our spirits are contrite, and we realize that life, just, we can't do life on our own. I think that's what it is that I've just always tried to do life on my own, in my own way, with my own trying to control myself, and also trying to control others around me. And when we get to a point where it's like we realize it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. And whenever we surrender our life to him, it's like all of a sudden, okay, life is starting to work. It's not as hard as we make it out to be. But it's like I've had 50 years of living a certain way and having the habits, having the behaviors, having ways of being and thinking, and it's very habitual, and it takes time to let go. It takes time to release all of it. And he's so patient, and he's so kind, and he's so loving, and he is our healer. He is, whenever we take him, when we bring him into our hearts, and we really want to be like him and have love like him, and follow him and become like him, it's like he shows us the things that we need to let go of. He shows us the things we need to release in our life, whether they're addictive behaviors and habits, whether they're ways of thinking, because we can get caught up, we can be addicted to certain kinds of thoughts. Just it's just really amazing. And as we surrender our lives to him, he shows us. And he shows me that I don't have to show everybody else. What works for me and the way that he helps me is going to be different for everybody. So I don't have to be a teacher. I don't have to teach everybody else what to do. It's bringing other people to Jesus Christ and helping. I want to help others to understand, I don't know. I don't even know what it is. I just want to help bring people to him, because it's only through him that any of us can truly find peace and joy and love, serenity, just all of that, all of who and what he is. So I'm just so grateful, and I'm so grateful that I'm finding those ways, just sitting here in stillness and creating and just having thoughts, and just, it's being creative. It really connects us with the spirit, and just being able to sit quietly and find something for yourself, find what works for you. So find Jesus. Truly, that's what it all boils down to, is Jesus. And it's not about religion, it's not about churches, it's not about any of that kind of stuff. That is wonderful, and it's great, and I can share, if community is great, but it all comes down to Jesus Christ, and having a relationship with him, and he will guide you, he will direct you, he will bring you to the community that will be best for you. So, all right, a few thoughts.